And one thing that I've noted in your answer in there is success comes within you first of all, and then you need to motivate and influence others. So it's first of all it should come within you, and then the next step forward, I guess. Pum is one great example of achieving success. Tell us the reason why you are here sitting on the couch on Good Morning Sri Lanka today, telling us about and telling the fans of Good Morning Sri Lanka about your victory.
Yeah, Bhanu, thank you very much for inviting us for this wonderful TV show. And I know most of the youth are watching this since I'm involved in youth work. Well, I'm a Royal product. I went Royal. After that, I was at law college. While I am at law college, I used to be a student leader, youth activist, and I got elected as the law college law students union chairman, union chairman. And also I worked as in the capacity of the treasurer of the human rights movement at law college. After I took courts from Supreme Courts, I went abroad. I went to Kingston University, Surrey, to read my masters, and there I finished my masters. And also I had the opportunity to do some work with some renowned solicitors in London, and there, you know, I had the opportunity to mix with all these solicitors and barristers, and also I had the opportunity to associate with most of the youth leaders in these universities, as well as the so-called London elite society. And well, after my London life, I came back to Sri Lanka, and I was appointed as the Director General of Ocean University in Sri Lanka. And there also my basic work was with youth student work, and I had a lot of challenges then. Well, I grabbed all these challenges with my both hands, and you know, managed to do a lot of work there. I was like, you know, I was not there for a long time, there for only like 2 years, but still I remember like it was something, you know, the career defining moment for me to be there at top of Ocean University as the Director General. And after that, I was given the chance to be the General Secretary of Tarunya Tehetak by Honorable Namal Rajapaksa, where he presides as the chairman of the organization. And in 2010, I was appointed as the Director General of Youth Affairs of this country, as well as Chairman of National Youth Services Council. There, Bhanu, well, I think 2010 is a significant year in Sri Lankan history, where we came right after the war being ended, and we thought of introducing some novel concepts into youth development in Sri Lanka. There we came up with this Sri Lanka Youth Concept, where we united all the youth related organizations under one umbrella, under one banner, which is Sri Lanka Youth. And during my tenure there for last 3.5 years, you know, we managed to bring World Youth Conference into Sri Lanka, where we are going to host the World Youth Conference in Sri Lanka next year, May, in Sri Lanka. This is sort of something first time going to happen in whole Asia region. So this is something very significant in not only in, you know, youth development history, but also in Sri Lankan history. And also we managed to introduce a lot of new programs, like UN Youth Delegate Program. If you could remember the Disabled Youth Talent Program, which is called, and also several you know, novel programs, and also one of the main things we managed did was introducing a youth policy to Sri Lanka. Well, we all know that Sri Lanka went through difficult periods. Like for last 3 decades, we had three youth uprisings, one in north and 2 down south.
I think we are coming to a mutual understanding here that you need to work hard to achieve something. Is it so possible for someone ordinary with no experience whatsoever to enter a competition like this, or do you need the national exposure like PUME to take part, as in your honest opinion?
Not necessarily, I would say, but it all depends how you have developed yourself and what kind of a contribution that you have given. But we have seen so many people who does not have a backing of that nature, but who has done by their own, who has developed by their own and has reached certain levels. So
but if you have, it's an absolute bonus.
Exactly.
I would say.
For example, if you look at Sanat Jayasuriya, who was a past winner, it was his talent at the end of the day. It was not any other backing.
And the right attitude.
Exactly, right attitude. But only thing is that you have to be passionate about what you do, and you obviously, as you say, you have to dedicate yourself, and you need to be outstanding in whatever you do. And I don't think that necessarily requires any kind of a backing or a huge exposure. As long as you have a desire, you can find your way.
Okay, how was the relationship between the organizers and you all during the stage of the event? Was it good? Was it amazing, or just tell us
Well, to be honest, I didn't know much about JCs.
Okay.
You know, when I went for the contest, it's like well, that's the thing. I mean, though the National Youth Services Council is the major government-related youth organization in Sri Lanka, we hardly had any connections with all these youth organizations in Sri Lanka. So, well, JCI, one of the, well, if you could say, JCI is the one of the leading youth organizations in the world. Well, I got to know recently that John F. Kennedy, even Bill Clinton, all these US presidents were former JCI members, and also I had the honor of meeting Bhathia's General Secretary, Mr. Kadama, back in New York 3 weeks back, and they are like very enthusiastic, and also people who would love to contribute to whatever society they live in. So well, for me, this is sort of a very good opportunity for a youngster in the sense, Banu, even at the award ceremony I said that it's good that this award is given to youths under 40, otherwise we wouldn't have got the opportunity to apply for this award, because in Sri Lanka, according to the Sri Lankan youth policy, only at 15 to 29 age category is called as youth, but for me, fortunately, JCI defines youth as under 40. And
I agree with JCI on that note. The 40 isn't old. And I think you proved yourself worthy in getting this trophy, as you see on the table as well. It's an incredible pleasure for me as well to have the both of you on the show. So thank you so much for this lovely talk that we've had on the show. We do have more organizers coming up and a winner as well. So I hope you liked it. And total respect back at you, kudos. Thank you so much for making it today, okay?
Thank you very much.
Alright, it's time for us to take another commercial break. If you want to win MTV merchandise, one thing you gotta do, and that is to email us on mtvsports@maharaja.lk or like us on www.facebook.com/goodmorning Sri Lanka. Press a like on our Facebook fan page, and of course join the party. We'll be back after a commercial break. Go ahead.